Due to COVID-19, there will not be a homecoming dance this year.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Aces Field on what is homecoming and senior night. And we're getting ready for our festivities.
The 2000 Hicksville High School homecoming king, Mr. James Egley.
They're bringing Mr. Egley out, who was the homecoming king 20 years ago. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to turn it over to Brian running the camera. And we're just going to bring you the homecoming festivities. I may pop out with an announcement every now and then, but for the most part, we're just going to let the cameras roll and let you enjoy the festivities just like you were here in the stands. You're watching the live stream. It's homecoming and senior night 2020 from Aces Field here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
They were riding in a silver 2007 Mercedes SL55, owned by Bruce Coonish Auto Sales. The car is being driven by Ron Jones. Next, we have our freshman attendant, Miss Audrey Baird. And freshman escort, Mr. Ryland Bassett. He is an Aces football player and is warming up for tonight's game. Miss Baird is being driven by her father, Kenny Baird, in a 2009 SLK 350 Mercedes-Benz owned by Mr. Nathan Farrell. Our sophomore attendant, Miss Molly Crawl. Sophomore escort, Mr. Nolan Method, an Aces football player warming up for tonight's game. Miss Crawl is being driven by her father, Eric Crawl, in a 1967 red Ford Mustang convertible owned by Ed and Jan Cottrell.
I like that car. Wow.
Junior attendant, Miss Sydney Bland. And our junior escort, Mr. Isaac Wilhelm. Miss Bland and Mr. Wilhelm are being driven by Jason Vandemark in a 2017 Jeep Wrangler owned by Kelly Vandemark. Senior attendant, Miss Kennedy Phillips. Senior escort, Mr. Mason Slattery. He is an Aces football player who is warming up for tonight's game. Miss Phillips is being driven by her father, Travis Phillips, in a blue Chevy Camaro owned by Scott and Tylene Kramer. And our 2020 Hicksville High School homecoming queen and king, Miss Kelsey Monroe and Mr. Landon Turnbull. Mr. Pete Monroe is driving the queen in a white 2008 Chevy Corvette owned by Mike Headley. Landon is an Aces football player who is warming up for tonight's game. Attention fans, during these most unusual times, we'd like to thank the many individuals and volunteers who have made tonight's event possible. We want to continue making these activities open to spectators, so please be sure to adhere to all established rules, follow any directions given by event staff, and be respectful of interacting with those who are working tonight's event. By working together, we can continue bringing Hicksville and Wayne Trace to our fans to enjoy.
I think I'll take him someplace captain see myself surrounded.
Yeah.
I don't know, those are expensive too.
Yeah, but if I'm the only one that eats.
We ask that everyone in attendance wear a facial covering, use proper hygiene, and keep yourself and your family or group 6 feet apart from the other families or groups. Our ability to follow these guidelines will go a long way in determining how much of a season our student athletes will have. Thank you for your cooperation.
Did you notice? And once again, welcome to the live stream coverage of tonight's football contest. We're here at Aces Field, and we've got a lot of pregame ceremonies that are going to be going on before we kick off the game at 7 o'clock this evening. And we've already gotten underway. The first thing up tonight is the homecoming ceremonies. And we've had the abbreviated, it's not really a parade, they're calling it a caravan, as Brian needs to mute his phone. My cameraman is watching some YouTube or something. I don't know, whatever.
Just making sure it's on.
But Bill and Brian here with you at Aces Field tonight. Glad to have you with us. We're getting ready for the actual homecoming ceremonies, as they've got the crown bearer and the football bearer over on the other side of the field, and they've called out the various attendants who are escorting the gals that are on the football team, and soon they'll be walking them across the field and doing the usual where they talk about the kids and what their interests are and what they're studying and what their plans are for when they leave high school. We're going to have all of that for you, and then we again are anticipating that that's going to be wrapping up in about 20-25 minutes.
Welcome everyone.
And then
High School's 2020 homecoming game.
We're going to turn it over to the field announcer for the homecoming ceremonies, coming to you on the YouTube live channel for HIX-TV.
As we introduce our homecoming court. At this time, we ask that the senior parents please go to the home sideline. Again, senior parents, please go to the Aces sideline here. The 2020 freshman attendant is Miss Aubrey Baird. The 2020 freshman attendant is Miss Aubrey Baird. She is the 14-year-old daughter of Kenny and Tiffany Baird. Aubrey has a 16-year-old brother named Tyler and an 11-year-old sister named McKenna. Aubrey participates in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is also the vice president of the freshman class. In her free time, Aubrey enjoys participating in 4-H, playing club volleyball, and hanging out with friends and family. When asked what she likes best about Hicksville High School, she says, "I like how close the teachers are with their students and how they make sure the other students understand what they are learning. I also love how our small school is and how everyone knows each other. My favorite subject at school is math because she has really enjoyed the math teachers at Hicksville School. Aubrey says my favorite elementary teacher was Mrs. Timbrook because she was so patient and kind, and she really helped me when I didn't understand something. My favorite middle school teacher was Mr. Clausey because he was very helpful with the history units, and he kept the class fun and energetic. school, she would like to attend college in Ohio and become an occupational therapist. Escorting the Beard is freshman, Mr. Ryland Bassett. Ryland is the 15-year-old son of Brian Bassett and Jamie and Adam Gurnath. Ryland has a 12-year-old brother named Parker. Ryland participates in football, baseball, and student council. He also enjoys deer and rabbit hunting, mowing, and hanging out with his friends. When asked what he likes best about HHS, he says, "My favorite thing about going to Hicksville High School is the amazing environment." Ryland says that the teachers are cool and funny, and he enjoys all the special events and activities that the school does for students. His favorite subject is math, because he says there is always a reason behind the answer you get. Each answer has an equation and reason behind it. Math is also one of the only subjects that your answer can't be determined right or wrong based on opinion. It is based on fact. His favorite teacher is Mr. Davis because he is fun and has already taught Ryland many new things, such as all the countries in Europe. After high school, Ryland plans on going to college and possibly studying business. Congratulations, Aubrey and Ryland. The 2020 sophomore attendant is Miss Molly Crawl. Molly is the 15-year-old daughter of Eric and Jill Crawl. She has one sister, Aubrey, who is 24 years old, and one brother, Garrett, who is 22 years old. Molly enjoys participating in volleyball, basketball, track, and FCA. Outside of school, she is involved in 4-H. She also enjoys spending time with family and friends. Molly's favorite thing about Hicksville High School are playing sports and being with her friends. Molly's favorite subject is history because it is interesting to learn about new things and about the past. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Davis because he always makes class entertaining. After she graduates from Hicksville High School, Molly wants to attend college. Escorting Miss Crow tonight is sophomore Mr. Nolan Metlin. Nolan is a 16-year-old son of Galen and Mindy Metlin. He has a brother, Griffin, who is 8, and a sister, Ava, who is 13. Nolan's school activities include football and basketball. He also enjoys hanging out with his friends, going fishing, playing video games, playing with his ukulele, and lifting weights. He believes the best things about Hicksville High School are the students and the teachers. As for his favorite subject, Nolan enjoys history because he likes to learn about the past. And Mr. Davis keeps class fun. His favorite teacher is Coach Smith because he makes lifting fun and is very helpful and understanding. Nolan says, "I can't wait to play for him when I'm all healed up." After school, Nolan wants to go to college and be a sports medicine physician. Congratulations, Molly and Nolan. Our 2020 junior attendant, Miss Sydney Bland.
Oh, really?
She is the 17-year-old daughter of Scott and Jody Bland. Sydney has 3 siblings, Morgan, age 22, Gabriel, age 19, and Catherine, age 16. Sydney participates in volleyball, softball, FCA, and student council. Her favorite thing about Hicksville High School is the environment, which makes her feel serious about her education. Sydney's favorite subject is math because it makes sense. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Lysett because she is the most genuine person and is always looking out for her students. Sydney plans to go to college and major in marketing and business and become a real estate agent. Escorting Miss Bland tonight is junior Mr. Isaac Wilhelm. Isaac is a 16-year-old son of Tony and Stephanie Wilhelm. He has 2 brothers, Ethan, age 20, and Gavin, age 18. Isaac is involved in many activities, including Boy Scouts of America, 4-H, and student council. He also enjoys hunting, fishing, aviation, and working. Isaac says that the wonderful teachers make Hicksville High School great. His favorite class in school is study hall because he enjoys working in the office, and his favorite teacher is Mr. Clossy. In the future, he would like to continue with a career in aviation. Congratulations, Sydney and Isaac. Our 2020 senior attendant is Miss Kennedy Phillips. She is the 16-year-old daughter of Travis and Melissa Phillips. Kennedy has 4 siblings: Gage, age 23, Carly, age 21, Phineas, age 13, and Brogan, age 9. Kennedy helps keep busy at school with basketball, volleyball, National Honor Society, and Foreign Language Club. Outside of school, she likes taking naps and spending time with friends and family. Kennedy says, "What I like best about Hicksville High School is the atmosphere it brings. The teachers express so much positivity and encouragement to us students, which makes going to school enjoyable. Her favorite subject is math because it is challenging and fun to learn. Kennedy's favorite teacher is Frau Geiger because she is so encouraging and always makes it fun in the classroom. Kennedy says, she never fails to put a smile on my face, and I have loved having her as a teacher these past 4 years. After graduation, she plans to attend college, study architecture and interior design." Escorting Miss Phillips tonight is senior Mr. Mason Slattery. Mason is the 17-year-old son of Phil and Pam Slattery and has one sister, Sydney, age 18. School activities include football, basketball, and National Honor Society. Mason also enjoys hanging out with friends and playing video games. His favorite thing about Hicksville High School is lunch. His favorite class is history because it comes easily and there's not very much work. Mason says Mr. Blue is his favorite teacher because he is really a cool guy. After graduation, Mason plans to attend Bowling Green State University to study early childhood education. Congratulations, Kennedy and Mason. Each year we recognize the 20-year anniversary of Hicksville High School homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2000 homecoming king, Mr. James Egley. James is accompanied tonight by his wife, Tony. He is the son of Dale and Diana Egley. He has one son, Elijah. James has been employed by Therma-Tru for 15 years and has served as a Hicksville track and field throwing coach for 19 years. He enjoys spending time with his family, camping, woodworking, helping his wife with beekeeping, and being a positive role model for his track throwers. James' favorite memories from high school are making it to state in wrestling his senior year and meeting his future wife. James would also like to wish all the players good luck tonight. Go Aces! Our 2000 homecoming queen, Miss Christy Yoder Coughlin, was unable to be here this evening. She is the daughter of Bob and Gail Yoder. She is married to Jesse Holland, and they have 3 children: Kaya, age 7, Karis, age 5, and Theo, age 3. Christy has a master's degree in speech pathology from Miami University and is currently a stay-at-home mom. She enjoys spending time with her family and all things HIX-TV. Her favorite memory is lip-syncing to My Boyfriend's Back with her 2 besties, Cassie and Andrea, in the 5th grade talent show, Poodle Skirts and All. Here's a special message from Christy. We are so sad to miss the 2020 homecoming this year. Our son Theo has Down syndrome and has been fighting many health battles this year. We are currently traveling to see some specialists to help with Theo's care. We appreciate your prayers for our little man. Congratulations, Christy and James. This year's crown bearer is Miss Brinley McCormick. Brinley is the 8-year-old daughter of Stacy McCormick. She is in the 3rd grade at Hicksville Elementary School and participates in softball. Other hobbies include tumbling, soccer, singing, and riding her bike. Her favorite thing about school is the staff because they are so nice. Brindley says her favorite teacher is Mrs. Altman because she made learning so fun. Her favorite subject is art because she loves creating things. When Brindley grows up, she wants to she can help people walk again. She also wants to be a singer. The football bearer escorting Brindley is Mr. Braxton Orey. Braxton is 6 years old and is in kindergarten at Hicksville Elementary School. His parents are Brad and Brianna Orey. He has 2 siblings, Brecken, who is 3.5, and Brooklyn, who is 1. Braxton enjoys playing basketball, going to the zoo, watching football games, playing with friends, and swimming. His favorite subjects in school are gym and art. He enjoys being creative. He also likes recess. Braxton's favorite teachers are Miss Lee and Mrs. Countryman because their classes are so much fun. Braxton would like to become a zookeeper when he grows up. He would also like to travel the world and learn about animals. Congratulations, Brindley and Braxton. Our 2020 Hicksville High School homecoming queen is Miss Kelsey Monroe. She is the 18-year-old daughter of Pete and Teresa Monroe. Kelsey has 3 siblings, Caitlin, age 29, Tyler, age 27, and Alexa, age 24. Her school activities include volleyball, basketball, FCA, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, Kelsey enjoys baking, reading, and spending time with friends and family. Kelsey's favorite thing about Hicksville High School is how supportive and helpful the teachers are with both school and life. Her favorite subject in school is math because it comes easily and she enjoys problem solving. When asked to name her favorite teacher, Kelsey says, "I'm very thankful for the teachers I have had at Hicksville, and I cannot choose a favorite. They've all been great." Kelsey plans on attending college after graduation.
Sorry, kid, out there.
Escorting Kelsey is our 2020 homecoming king, Mr. Landon Turnbull. Landon is the 17-year-old son of Jay Turnbull and Jenny Turnbull. He has one brother, Garrett, who is 13 years old. Landon's activities at Hicksville High School include football, basketball, FCA, and National Honor Society. Landon enjoys hanging out with his friends, fishing, and playing video games. Landon likes Hicksville High School because of the support from and relationships with the teachers. His favorite subject in school is math because he has always been good at it, even when he was young. His favorite teacher is Mr. Payne because he makes class enjoyable and he's fun to be around. After graduation, Landon plans to attend college and play college basketball. Congratulations to Kelsey and Landon. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Hicksville High School homecoming queen, Miss Kelsey Monroe.
first like to thank everyone for coming. And I also give a big thank you to the community for the support over the last 4 years. This year is definitely different than years in the past. So I thank everyone on the homecoming community for trying to make this homecoming as normal as possible. Thank you to all the teachers and administrators for all support over all my years of school. I thank all my peers that have voted for me. It is truly an honor to represent the school in the class of 2021 as the team. Thank you, and go Aces.
I would first like to thank the community for their support and also thank everyone who voted. Thank you to all my teachers for their help and support through the years. A big thank you to my family for being there for me in everything I do. Also, although this year has been very different in many ways, I'm thankful we were still able to have this house of homecoming, and I'm proud that the school has come together in these odd times. It's an honor to be chosen to represent the school in the class of 2021. Go Aces!
Congratulations to King Landon and Queen Kelsey and the entire homecoming court and their families. Have a couple minutes for pictures and go right into parents' senior night. Thank you.
So that's going to wrap up the first portion of our pregame festivities here from Aces Field tonight, as we are finishing up the homecoming portion of the evening. And again, congratulations to all of the members of the homecoming court, including King Landon Turnbull and Queen Kelsey Monroe. They have just a great homecoming weekend. Of course, no dance, no parade, but hopefully things are going to happen later in the year that are going to kind of make up for that. But again, we just want to wish them the very best and congratulate all of the members of the 2020 homecoming court. We're, of course, having everybody they get to stand there and smile for a while because there's lots of people that want to take a lot of pictures. And they're breaking up right as we speak. And then we're going to be heading into what is up next is going to be the senior night festivities. As, again, this is the last, for sure, home game that the Aces are playing here at Aces Field this season. They still may be back here. We're not sure. They may be back for one of the playoff games if they make it that far. We're going to kind of wait and see. But next week we're on the road at Ayersville. And then I think they have a bye week. And then it's the first week of tournament. And then after that, it sort of depends on how well the various teams do. But we're going to bring you as many football games as we possibly can. But again, because this is the last for sure home game, they wanted to make sure that they got both the homecoming and the senior night festivities in place this evening. So now people are taking the field and we're going to get ready to start the senior night ceremonies here shortly. And then after we get done with that, then We'll talk a little bit. You may get to watch some scenic views of the field as people get ready to start the game. But again, we're hoping that they'll have everything timed out and the kickoff will still take place at 7 o'clock as scheduled against the Wayne Trace Raiders. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Brian Williams here with me. He's running the iPad Pro. And we are glad to have you with us for the extended pregame live stream. Normally we get started a little before 7 o'clock and kickoff, but with all the special activities here, we got started right around 6 o'clock. So we appreciate it. We posted it on Facebook earlier in the week that's what we were going to do. And to all of those of you who are friended us on Facebook and who shared the post and passed the information along to everybody, thank you so very much. We appreciate your assistance in helping us get the word out. We wanted to make sure that as many people as possible were able to tune in and catch the live stream here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel for both the homecoming and the senior night festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to senior night 2020. First, we have Jordan Crawford, the daughter of Melissa and Travis Crawford. She is in band and works part-time at Cracker Barrel. Jordan's favorite memory of band is during the Colorado trip when the bus took a very curvy road and they felt like it was going to go off a cliff. She also enjoyed the water balloon fight at band camp in which the color guard won. Jordan's favorite teacher is Mr. Davis because he always made fun of her and made her laugh. After graduation, Jordan plans to go to Bowling Green State University to major in apparel design and fashion merchandising. She hopes to open her own boutique someday. Elizabeth Delagrain is the daughter of Daniel and Linnell Delagrain. She enjoys hanging out with friends and being involved in marching band, pep band, concert band, and National Honor Society. Elizabeth's favorite subject is history. Every teacher has made a big impact in her life, and she appreciates all the effort and advice given to her throughout her high school years. Some of her highlights include playing the flute at football and basketball games. Elizabeth's future plans are to attend IPFW and earn her bachelor's degree and then ultimately get her master's degree in occupational therapy. Colin Dury is the son of Eric and Kim Dury. He has participated in marching band and academic team all 4 years of high school. Colin is going to be the lead in the musical last year before it got canceled due to COVID. His favorite teacher is a toss-up between Mr. Kohlmeyer and Mrs. Gherkin. Colin's favorite part of high school has been how close and friendly his entire class is to each other. After high school, Colin plans to attend Trine University and study to become a physician's assistant. Go Aces! Chloe Gerhardt is the daughter of Jeff and Abby Gerhardt. She has been involved in the color guard and academic team since her freshman year and is sad that this is her last year for both of them. Even through cheering on the football team, the rest of the band is fine. Her favorite school activity is participating on the academic team. Outside of these activities, Chloe likes to read, paint, and take naps. After graduation, Chloe plans to attend the University of Chicago or Case Western Reserve to earn a degree in history. Ian Greitman is the son of Laura and Anthony Greitman. Born the smallest child in the family, Ian is destined to grow up and be the biggest. He still remembers the character-defining moments in the weight room, often competing with his brother. Ian proudly calls the community of Hicksville, Ohio, his family. He plans to attend college, majoring in exercise science, and to possibly do an internship with a sports team. Boston Putman is the son of Jackie Shaw and Brian Putman. He is involved in football, basketball, track, FCA, student council, National Honor Society, and the Foreign Language Club. Boston enjoys hanging out with the boys and fishing in his free time. After graduation, Boston plans to attend the Ohio State University and major in early childhood education. Mason Slattery is the son of Phil and Pam Slattery. Phil has one sister, Sydney. Mason has been involved in National Honor Society, football and basketball. His favorite memory was going to regionals in basketball. After high school, Mason plans to attend Bowling Green State University and major in early childhood education. Camden Straw is the son of David Straw and Melissa Dagnon. He has been involved in basketball and is happy to join the football team this year. Camden also enjoys boxing as an outside school activity. He also enjoys spending time with friends and family. Camden also enjoys cooking with his mom and golfing with his dad. After graduation, he plans on furthering his education and major in architecture. Landon Turnbull is the son of Jay Turnbull and Jimmy Turnbull. He has a brother, Garrett, who is 13. Landon has been involved with football, basketball, National Honor Society, and FCA throughout Hicksville High School. He enjoys hanging out with friends, fishing, and playing video games. His favorite memory was making it to regionals in basketball. After graduation, Landon plans to go to college and play basketball. He is still undecided on a major. Cole Workman is the son of Amy Gillespie and Don Workman. He is involved in football and track and National Honor Society. His favorite subject is history. His favorite teachers are Mr. Blue, Mr. Davis, and Mr. Hawk. Cole would like to thank Coach Smith for making him a better athlete and an overall person. He would also like to thank his friends and family for always encouraging him to believe in himself. After graduation, Cole is going to college and major in sports medicine. Hunter White is the son of Jason White and Misty White. He enjoys being in band, listening to music, hunting, archery, playing video games, and spending time with family. When he graduates, Hunter plans to go to college to become an anesthesiologist. Hunter is undecided on a college. Kenya Miracle is the daughter of Donnie Miracle and stepmother Tabitha Cummins. She enjoyed participating in marching band, pep band, National Honor Society, student council, and high school musicals. Kenya's favorite subject is science, and her favorite teachers are Mr. Blue and Mr. Davis. Some of her favorite memories include when a bat started flying around the gym and everyone was swatting at it and trying to knock it down. Kenya's future plans include going to college and majoring in forensic science and criminal justice. Tori Rafferty is the daughter of Bobby Rafferty and Joseph Haynes. She performs with the band, color guard, and choir. Her favorite teachers are Mr. Kohlmeyer and Mr. Davis. Tori's favorite memory is from band when she and her friend Jenna went homecoming dress shopping right before practice and ended up being an hour late due to traffic. Tori plans to go to Manchester College and then to med school to be a physical therapist. Or Paul Mitchell, the school to become a cosmetologist. Chase Rayling is the youngest son of Keith and Rhonda Rayling. He has two older brothers, Connor and Cole. Chase also participates in wrestling and track. His favorite thing to do outside of school is to hang out with friends. Chase's favorite memory about football is all the team meals together. Chase plans to go right into the workforce after graduation. Isaac Ridgway is the son of Chris and Mandy Ridgway. He has two sisters, Sadie and Hannah. Isaac has participated in football and track throughout his high school career. He also attends pole vault coaching and open vault meets in his free time. Isaac has also been involved with youth group, 4-H, and scouting. His favorite times are playing Super Smash Bros., dunk ball as Myers, and playing Xbox. One of his favorite memories is competing in the boat races for the physics and watching Josh Swift sing. Isaac plans to attend college after graduation, major in nutrition and fitness. Isaac wants to thank all of his coaches and teachers for everything they've done for him and to wish the seniors the best of luck. Urza Rogers is the son of Emil and Rogers. Urza has been involved in cross country, track, football, and basketball. His favorite class is math. Urza's favorite teacher is Mr. Payne because he teaches you about life as well as during class. His future plans are to attend college and undecided about a major. Cheyenne Shaw is the daughter of Sabrina Shaw. She has always loved participating in band. Cheyenne has participated in marching, concerts, and pep band throughout high school. She has also participated in academic teams. Cheyenne has also been a member of the track, cross country, and archery team. Some of Cheyenne's favorite memories include homecoming dances and playing Medusa with the band. Cheyenne plans on spending 2 to 4 years doing mission work. She then wants to attend Sinclair University to get her master's degree in psychology to become a mental health counselor. Cheyenne may also get her degree in communications and creative writing. That's going to wrap up Parents' Night for 2020. Congratulations to all you parents and seniors. And I apologize if I messed up because this was one big hurried mess. Thank you.
So that's going to wrap up the senior night festivities as well. So a nice double dip for you tonight, an extended pregame with both homecoming and senior night festivities taking place here at Aces Field on what may very well turn out to be the last of the home games that will be played here for the 2020 season. And indeed, we know that the Aces are on the road next week, and they're going to be playing at Ayersville. After that, it becomes a little bit unclear. They're going to have the playoffs coming up. A lot of teams have games scheduled for after the playoffs, but those are going to depend on whether they win or lose, whatever. So we're going to kind of be keeping you up to date week by week as things develop for the next couple of weeks. So we will encourage everybody to try to catch our weekly live streams that we do on Wednesday afternoons on both the Facebook and here on the YouTube live channel, so that we can pass along the very latest information about the upcoming events that we're going to be covering with live streaming and other events that we'll be covering just on the tape delay. So that's the best that we can do for you right now. And as we get more information, we will pass that along to you. Matter of fact, since I brought up the Ayersville game, we are hoping to be able to cover the Ayersville game next Friday. That is our plans, but I have to be honest with you, as of this afternoon, I have not yet heard officially from the Ayersville athletic director whether we are going to be able to do that or not. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to assume that we're going to be able to go over there and bring you the action against the Pilots. Well, we'll just sort of have to wait and see. We're 17 minutes away from kickoff here at Aces Field on this Friday night. It's the 18th day of September. I'm Bill Murphy, Brian Williams here with me, and again, glad to have you with us. Real quickly, let's get you up to date with how things went last week. Of course, if you were watching our live stream last Friday, you saw the Rams come to town and just waylay the Aces, shutting them out. I think 41-0 was the final score last Friday. Elsewhere around the GMC last week on Friday, Edgerton, big winners over Antwerp last Friday, 47-13. And Fairview continued to ride high as they took it to Ayersville last Friday, 63-15. So next week, Ayersville has been struggling on the season so far, just like the Aces. So a chance for the Aces to hopefully put another one in the win column. They like to do the same against Wayne Trace tonight. The Raiders 2 weeks ago defeated Ayersville 16-12, and last week they matched up in a non-conference game against Troy Christian, and the Raiders were winners 41-7. So Wayne Trace, the Aces coming into tonight's game 1-2, and the Raiders, I believe, I think they're 2-1. They might be 3-0. Either way, it's going to be another challenge for the Aces tonight. The Wayne Trace team has been warming up during all of our pregame festivities and looking pretty good. Initially, when they came out, Brian and I were talking amongst ourselves, and we were like, well, they look like kind of a young team, a lot of little guys out there. And then they brought out their starters, and the size kind of evened up with the Aces pretty quick. We're really glad to have you here with us. We hope you have a great week. You've had a great week this week. We enjoyed ourselves earlier in the week. We had a pretty good volleyball matchup that we live streamed for you earlier in the week.
This year, the season depends on the cooperation and support from everyone.
And they're making the announcement again, as they often do, regarding the coronavirus requirements, that everybody here needs to be wearing a mask and practicing social distancing. And we again encourage everyone to do just
We
that.
ask that everyone in attendance wear facial covering, Use proper hygiene to keep yourself and your family or group 6 feet apart.
And we're going to try to continue this live stream, although we do have, like I said, over 14 minutes. So I don't know if I'm capable of talking for 14 minutes straight. Even I may not be quite that long-winded. But we do appreciate you joining with us. And again, the band getting ready to do some. So we may be bringing you the national anthem. We may have some stretches where we'll follow along with the events on the field without any commentary from yours truly. Again, we want to say a big thank you to Mr. Haught and Overmeyer, the co-athletic directors here at Hicksville, making us feel very welcome. Thanks also to Zach Kohlmeyer. He is the conductor and director for the Aces Pride Marching Band down there on the field right now. Get ready for the fight song.
Good evening, football fans. Welcome to Aces Field for an exciting evening of high school football. Tonight, the visiting Wayne Trace Raiders, coached by Mr. Mike Speaks, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Mr. Lucas Smith. The Board of Education, Superintendent, and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to bid you a cordial welcome to tonight's football game. Both Hicksville High School and Wayne Trace High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standards of conduct and sportsmanship required during an athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect to who have served and who are currently serving to defend our freedom, please stand as the Hicksville High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer, performs our national anthem.
So our national anthem, band will retire from the field, and soon we'll have everybody head on out to welcome the Aces onto the gridiron, get ready to warm up for tonight's football action. It's the Hicksville Aces hosting the Wayne Trace Raiders. Week number 4 of the high school football campaign. We welcome you to our live stream coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. I'm Bill Murphy, calling the play-by-play. Brian Williams will be helping out, running the camera. And Brian, a former high school football player, sometimes throws in some of his own unique insights as well. Have a lot of fun, and we hope that you will do the same as we bring you this football game tonight. The Aces looking to bounce back. It has been a rough couple of weeks for the Aces. They started off on a high note with a pretty good come-from-behind win to take a W away from Edgerton in Week 1 at the Bulldog Stadium. Then they returned home and they were waylaid by Fairview. The Apaches are having a great year this year. And then they had it taken into them by the Rams. And Sonora is another team that's really been doing a number on the GMC so far this season. So if you want to mark your calendars, October 30th, tentatively, depending on how things go with playoffs and everything else, October 30th, the Rams and the Apaches are set to face off against each other. A game which, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how the Aces, if the Aces aren't playing that Friday, I'd be tempted to see if we might go on the road and cover that game just to be able to bring you some good high school football, regardless of the schools involved. But that's something we can worry about as we get a little closer to Halloween. Brian loves working games on Halloween. He always dresses up. He was the Pillsbury Doughboy last year. Oh, he's thinking about he's showing me Marvin Martian off camera, so maybe he'll find some dog and dye it green and put on a couple of those helmets. We'll see. Something to look forward to, perhaps. But in all seriousness, we're here on what has... there's been quite a cold snap, to be honest with you, yesterday and today. And we have been told that, number one, there is a frost warning. A frost warning has been issued for Northwest Ohio overnight tonight into Saturday morning. And we have been told that about the time this game wraps up, 9:30, 10 o'clock, temperatures could be in the mid to upper 40s. Right now we are at 61 degrees. And I'm not going to lie to you, we have this little tiny space heater. And we brought that with us, and we have the space heater fired up here in the press box to keep our little section as warm as we can, of course with the windows out so that we don't impede the camera view. It doesn't make a lot of difference, but I got to admit we're a little bit warmer in this room than we are next door where the main announcers are. So we'll take while we can. I just got to be careful when I'm standing here. I don't stand too close because it can really start to get a little toasty on your legs if you're right up next to the fan. Again, we want to congratulate all the members of the 2020 Homecoming Court. And we hope that they enjoy themselves as much as they can this weekend. We'll, let's see if I can run down for you. Give me just a moment. It's been Spirit Week at the school this week, so lots of fun pictures being posted. The 2020 Homecoming Court, in case you are joining us a little bit late and did not see the pregame ceremonies, the 9th grade representatives for the 2020 Homecoming Court were Ryland Bassett and Aubrey Baird as the Aces take the field. There's the fight song. And again, 9th grade representatives for the 2020 Homecoming Court were Ryland Bassett and Aubrey Baird. For the 10th graders, it was Nolan Methvin and Molly Krall. 11th grade representatives, Isaac Wilhelm and Sydney Bland. The senior representatives were Mason Slattery and Kennedy Phillips. This year's homecoming queen is Kelsey Monroe, and the homecoming king is Landon Turnbull. So congratulations to both Landon and Kelsey. And I know there's no dance. A lot of the homecoming festivities that normally happen on homecoming weekend are not going on this weekend, but with that in mind, as much as they can on this homecoming weekend, with circumstances being what they are, we hope that both of them have all of them really have a great weekend. Crank out some AC/DC and see if we can get a few more copyright claims against our live feed here from YouTube. Picked up a couple at the volleyball game. Our volleyball coverage from earlier in the week, Brian, has been banned in Denmark because of a copyright violation for one of the songs that they played. So for our 2 viewers in Denmark, I apologize. You won't be able to watch the recap. Kind of cool having the worldwide audience, though, you got to admit.
Well, that is kind of cool.
Glad to have you here with us. Hey, we want to say a huge thank you to our football broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here from Aces Field this Friday night. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt Truck Lot, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, I don't know if they are watching us again at the Huber Opera House in downtown Hicksville on this Friday night for the live stream, but if you are, thanks for tuning by. Thanks for being out at the Huber and supporting them. We appreciate it. Hope you have a great time tonight. Wrapping up this week, and then it's going to be kind of a busy week next week. Got a few more live streams and some other events we're going to be covering. And again, we hope to be on the road for the first time for football action 1 week from tonight from over in Pilot Country down at the hangar for the Aces against Ayersville.
Everyone, thank you for attending tonight's contest. Fans from both schools, please.
Here come the Raiders.
Are required to follow state requirements
as they charge onto the field,
as well as the safety of others. Please be sure you are wearing a face covering at all times. Make sure you and your family maintain social distancing of at least 6 feet from others. Do not gather before, during, or after the contest. And be sure to follow all safety markings for entering and leaving this venue. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and thank you for your continued support of athletics. One of these requirements is that spectators leave the venue as quickly as possible once the contest is finished.
And once again, as they will do several times throughout the evening, the stadium announcer running down all of the rules and requirements under the current coronavirus guidelines that everybody needs to follow to make sure that we're able to play a full season. We do want to make sure we get that in. Our officials breaking their huddle and spreading out across the field, and we're going to be ready to get things started here in about half a minute. I'm not able to tell you who's kicking off and who's receiving because they were doing all of that while they were doing the homecoming festivities and the senior night festivities that we were live streaming for you. So it looks like the Raiders are dropping back to receive. So I'm going to guess that the Aces will be kicking off to Wayne Trace to start this game. And we're also going to let you know, too, that we've been told we have a roster for the Raiders, and we've been informed that it may be somewhat out of date, so there might be some discrepancies. So if I do say a wrong name or a wrong number and you catch that either as part of the live stream or if you're watching this later on when it's been posted on Hicksville and on YouTube on its edited form or on channel 12. I apologize. We're going to do the best we can. Kick caught at about the 35-yard line and advanced up to the 48-49. That's number 2, Jared Pierce for the Raiders. And good field position for Wayne Trace to get things started for tonight's contest. So they're going to start 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line, 51 yards away from pay dirt. Raiders quarterback working out of the shotgun and a false start. That'll back him up. Actually, the Aces jumped. So the Aces jump into the neutral zone, and that'll make it 1st and 5. Their Wayne Trace quarterback, number 19, Trevor Spees. He's a 6-foot senior. I believe the coach's son, too, Mike Spees, head coach for the Raiders. Takes the snap, keeps it himself. Spees scoots forward for a couple of yards. It'll make it 2nd and about 3.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And again, if you have not seen any of our previous live streams, if this is the first high school football game you are watching this season, there are going to be some differences you will notice, one of which is that the officials do not touch the ball. Spees takes the snap, going to hang on to it himself again. Stiff arm, 1st down yardage. Spees down across the 20, the 35, near the 30. Spees gets it down to the 32-yard line before his knee touches. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. And again, as you'll see, the officials have a little piece of pink plastic they put on the field, and that's where the center places the ball to start the next series. Spees takes the snap, dropping back, looking downfield. Airs it out for the first time tonight. It's caught. No, they're going to say bobbled and incomplete. Owen Mans, number 32, almost made the grab, but he was juggling it as he went to the turf. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Snap to Spees, rolling out, looking downfield. He's going to tuck it on and hang on to it himself. Spees heading for daylight on the far side of the field. Cuts upfield, dives towards the 1st down marker. He's going to be brought down a little bit short, I think. Nope, they're going to give it to him. Good awareness from Spees. Again, Trevor dropped back and was looking to throw downfield. Nothing there, so he tucked it under and took off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to the Aces' 22-yard line. Spees working out of the shotgun again. 2 wide receivers out on the near side towards us. 1 on the far side on the other side of the field. High snap, quick handoff inside. And powering down the field.
Number 15, Kyle Slade.
That was Kyle Slade, number 15. Slade finally got dragged down at the 8-yard line. That'll make it 1st and goal for the Raiders.
By number 10, Cole Whitman.
So Wayne Trace wasted no time moving it right down the field. 1st and goal with just under 10 minutes to go in the game. Spees hands onto it himself. He's going to get maybe a yard or so before he's corralled and brought down.
Down by number 32, Boston Hutman.
2nd and goal for the Raiders. They'll give him a yard on the carry. Make it
down to the 6, going to make it
2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
The 7.
Again, Slade the split back beside Spies. Slade's going to get it again. He's going to power forward, and I think he broke the plane. He did. Kyle Slade takes it in for 7 yards out, and it's 6-0 Wayne Trace with 9:17 to go in quarter number 1. So the Raiders strike first, and then we'll see if they're going to kick the extra point or try to run it in for 2. It looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Spies all alone in the backfield. There's the snap. Spies looking around. Not seeing anybody yet. He's got to scramble now. He's being pursued. And he finds an open man. And the 2-point conversion is a success.
Pass complete to number 12, Cameron Cox for the 2-point
That was
conversion.
Cameron Cox making the grab in the end zone. Number 12. Spies was he had way too much time in the backfield. He was just taking his time, looking around, waiting for somebody to come open. And I think that Cox looked to be about his second or third choice. Finally worked himself loose and was able to make an easy catch. So the Aces not getting enough pressure on the quarterback that time to prevent the 2-point conversion. And it's 8-0 Raiders now, 9:17 to go. Aces, as you probably have noticed too, wearing the all-black jerseys tonight, which has become kind of a tradition for their last home game. And they're going to get ready to get the ball and go on offense for the first time here tonight. Raiders will break huddle. Spies is also the kicker. He tees it up. And we'll see what the Raiders have up their sleeve here for the kickoff. They're going to put their leg into it, or if they're going to squib it. We'll find out. A low hopper off the chest of the Aces receiver, one of their up men. And he did what he needed to do, and that was Brody Balzer, number 13. It bounced off of him. Oh, if I take that back, that was number 18, Rylan Bassett had it bounce off of his chest and wisely dove on it right away. Not bad field position for the Aces, as they'll have it on their 35-yard line. 1st and 10 with 9:13 to go, trailing by 8. Landon Turnbull, this year's homecoming king, puts the ball in the air and caught, but I think it was out of bounds. It's a nice grab by Jackson Bergman, but I think he was just a step out of bounds when he hauled it in.
It's out of bounds. Number 25, Joel Reinhardt on the coverage. Going to make it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Aces. High snap, handoff, and rumbling out to the 40-yard line. Aces will pick up about 5. That'll be Wortman picking up the 5 yards. Make it 3rd and 5. Turnbull hanging on to it himself this time. 1st down yardage. Landon making sure he got that 1st down. He was sticking that football out a couple feet in front of him. And he'll get it across the 45-yard line to the 47. They'll move the chains. It'll be Aces ball, 1st and 10.
Gain was good enough for an Aces.
Snap and another handoff. Around the corner. Workman again with a strong carry. He gets across midfield. And they're going to take him down at about the 48-yard line as the Aces get the ball into Wayne Trace territory for the first time here tonight. Turnbull needs to run. Turnbull manages to get some positive yardage out to near the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 46. Well, that'll be a pickup of a couple to make it third and about 3.
Going to make it 3rd and 3.
So 3rd and 3 for the Aces at the Raiders' 46-yard line. Turnbull setting in the shotgun.
We want a touchdown right now. We want a touchdown.
Handoff. Nice run. First down yardage as one of the officials hits the turf.
Is that extra point?
That was Cole Workman making the first down and putting one of the officials on the turf. We should make mention, too, Workman tonight is not wearing his normal number. He is wearing number 10, honoring Noah Carrickson tonight, as is another one of the Aces traditions on their last home game of the series. Noah, of course, wore number 10. And it's one of the big honors for the Aces to be able to wear that number in the final home game.
Gain of 5, going to make it 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after Workman's carry. Cole normally wearing number 24, but number 10 tonight. Turnbull gets the snap. Turnbull hangs on to it himself. Turnbull. Little misdirection, and he gets some positive yardage. Not enough for the first down, but he'll pick up a few more.
Going to make it 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 now for the Aces. 6:25 and rolling here in quarter number 1. Hicksville down 8-0. Turnbull needs to pick up 3 here to get a fresh set of downs. Dropping back to pass. Nothing doing. Finally gets the ball away and knocked away at the last minute. I think that's... Is that Hoopman? Yep.
Yeah.
Hoopman dropping the pass. He's going to get knocked away. That'll bring up 4th down. Ace is going to go for it here deep in Raiders territory at the Wayne Trace 28-yard line. They need to pick up 3. Turnbull finally takes the snap. Puts the ball in the air. It's caught.
Nice.
Bergman makes the grab and takes it down to the 20-yard line. And that'll move the chains and keep the offensive series alive for the Aces. So we reached the halfway point of quarter number 1. All right, 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Aces look to take it into the red zone.
Number 10.
Workman with another carry,
Workman, the ball carrier.
and he'll get a couple. Make it 2nd and 8.
We're brought down by number 61, Joseph Munker.
So that puts the Aces into the red zone,
And make it 2nd
18
and
yards away from evening this game up. Turnbull with the snap, dropping back, looking downfield, quick shot, caught. Going to be brought down on the far side of the field. Couldn't see who made the grab. But that's going to bring up.
Pass complete to number 4.
That was number 4, Straub, Cam Straub, making the grab. Another one of the seniors recognized tonight. 3rd and 2 now after the Straub completion. Turnbull hanging on to it himself, powering it forward, seeing if he can pick up the first down. I think he has.
For 7, Landon Turnbull, quarterback Fever carries inside the 10, brought down by number 76.
So Turnbull gets it down to near the 8-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal, Aces. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in our quarter, opening quarter number 1. Aces with a 1st and goal on the Raiders' 8-yard line. Turnbull gets him to go. Finally, the hard snap that they've been working on all season does it this time, and they get the neutral zone infraction, and they'll pick up 5 yards the easy way. Actually, it'll be half the distance to the goal line, so that'll move it down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. 5 yards out. Turnbull, quick hitter, and immediately dropped, and that I think is going to be actually about a yard loss.
Turnbull's pass is complete to number 5, Jackson Bergman. He's brought down by
That'll be 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line, I believe. Well, they're saying, they're going to say it's still at the 5-yard line. So they'll give him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 5. And a stoppage of play. A flag. And that's going to be against the Raiders. And again, a neutral zone infraction. Half the distance to the goal line. That should take it down to about the 3-yard line.
Wow.
So 2nd and goal from what is actually the 2.5-yard line. Turnbull going to try to take it in himself, and he does. Nice. Landon Turnbull from 2.5 yards out into the end zone. Touchdown, Aces. First time I've been able to say that in a week and a half. We haven't had the Aces score a touchdown since early in the game against Fairview. Glad I remembered the words, but good job. Turnbull takes it in again from 2.5 yards out. Aces a good offensive series. And looks like they're going to go for 2 to try to even it up at 8 each. Turnbull, he's going to hang on to it himself again.
And he's got it.
He made it. He did. Landon Turnbull, a couple of strong runs into the end zone back to back. And he accounts for all 8 of the Aces' points. We're tied 8 each. It's the Aces strike back. 3:24 to go in opening quarter. And it's an 8-all game. So it's going to be the Aces' opportunity to kick off to the Raiders. And again, they haven't been doing a lot of kicking off after a score so far this season. Let's hope that that's in the past now, and we're going to be back on our winning ways here. We're going to tee it up and get ready for the kick. Long kick, and off the hands of the Wayne Trace receiver. He scoops it back up at the 20-yard line, works his way up the sideline, And they're going to take him out at about the 40-yard line. That return, number 20, Cooper Wenslick. So Wenslick, for a minute there, looked like it might have been a disaster as he dropped the ball and it rolled backwards. But he scoops it up back at the 20-yard line and manages to scoot ahead for another 20 up to the 40-yard line. They're actually going to give him the 41, where the Raiders will set up 1st and 10. Trevor Spees puts a man in motion, takes the snap, looks downfield, launches it. He's got a man wide open all alone, an easy catch. Shakes one defender, trips up, and is brought down. Well, actually, I think he fell down more on his own than being tackled inside the 10-yard line. Gage Tinlin, number 26. What a great catch. He was all alone on the far side of the field, made the catch and took off. It was almost tackled, and you got to give the Aces credit. It was just enough to throw him off balance, and he finally tripped himself up inside the 10. Another carry for the Raiders inside the 5.
Goes into the right side. Number 66, Ian Graham with the tackle.
That'll take it down to the 5-yard line where it'll be 2nd and goal for the Raiders. 2.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Spees sets him up. High snap, going to hang on to it himself. He's in trouble, and Spees is going to get swarmed under back at about the 10-yard line. Good defenses from the Aces.
Sacked on a play by number 74, Chase Ray.
This time the Aces went after him a little bit and didn't give him enough time to sit back in the pocket and find a receiver. They drop him back at about the 9-yard line is where they're going to officially mark him down, where it'll be 3rd and goal, Raiders. Go under 2 minutes to play in our opening quarter on what has so far been a very enjoyable football game here on Friday night. Spees again being pursued. Spees running for his life. And Spees is again taken down again. Bergman just like laser locked onto Spees and would not let him get away. Followed him scramble for scramble and drops him back at the 15-yard line, where it's going to be 4th and goal for the Raiders. Good looking defense from the Aces these last few plays. Spees now with a 4th and goal from the 15-yard line. Dropping back, looking downfield. Now he's going to scramble a bit. Still looking. He unloads it. And that's going to be, out the back of the end zone. Even if it had been caught, it would have been out of the back line. So they'll turn it over on downs. The Aces will take over at their own 15-yard line. They got a long way to go to get back to the end zone on the other side of the field, but give them credit. A great defensive stand for the Aces as they hold the Raiders out of the end zone. And they'll take over on downs with 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here we go, Aces deep in their own territory. And a flag. Need to delay a game.
They don't need that after the nice defense.
So the Aces run out of time.
Dang.
And that'll back them up 5. Maybe should have skipped the fake hard count this time around. But be that as it may, 1st and 15 now, back at the 10-yard line. Turnbull with the snap. Launching it. Bergman open. Not able to make the grab.
Turnbull's pass intended for Bergman. Covered on the play by number 25.
Some of the Aces faithful kind of hoping maybe to have a flag thrown on that play.
Kohlmeier's calling him.
Make it 2nd and 15.
Powering forward. Turnbull hangs on to it himself. He'll get a little positive yardage out of it. 3rd down, about 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8. Going to bring the first quarter to a close and score. Hicksville 8, Wayne Tracy.
So that's going to wrap up quarter number 1. Time expires, and we've reached the end of the first 12 minutes of play. And at the end of the first quarter, it is the Aces and the Raiders tied at 8 points each. We'll get ready to switch ends of the field and get the second quarter underway, but this is going to give me a little time, as we always do between quarters, to say a big thank you to our football broadcast underwriters making our coverage of Aces football possible here on Hicksville Community Television. They are, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. I'd like to remind you that if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand spanking new, pre-owned, car, truck, van, SUV, doesn't matter, check out the great selection they have. Either go by the lots in person, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, if you don't see what it is you're exactly looking for, let the folks at Jim Schmidt know. They always do their very best to make sure that you get exactly the vehicle that you want. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces sports broadcasts, including football. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Turnbull airing it out, man, all wide open. It's caught. It's going to be a foot race. All the way down, diving into the end zone. No flags on the field. That's 6 for the Aces. That's Tyler Baird. Baird goes pretty much the length of the football field, almost 90 yards into the end zone, to put the Aces on top 14-8. Aces line up to go for 2 again. Turnbull throws it, knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. So the 2-point conversion will be unsuccessful. The score remains 14-8 Aces, with 11:48 to go in our second quarter. So a brief stoppage as we get ready to kick the ball off to the Raiders once again. And for the first time since week number 1, the Aces have the lead in a football game. Kind of nice. A lot of golf carts here tonight. I just noticed down at the one end of the field there's a whole bunch of golf carts that have been parked. Maybe people are golf carting their way to the stadium tonight.
Kicking off for the
Raiders are going to hit the field, getting ready to receive the kick.
Back deep to receive for the Raiders. Number 13, Tucker Anto. Number 30, Cal Winans, and number 15, Kyle Slade.
Put their foot into it, the ball hits and scooped up at about the 20-yard line. That's number 30 for the Raiders, it looks like. That's Cale Winans. Or no, to be number 33? No, number 30, Cale Winans.
We have a flag on the field.
Flag on the field, so we'll wait and see what the officials have to say about that. It's going to be a... I couldn't tell if that's a hold or a block in the back. It'll be against the Raiders, so they'll back him up. The official, his motions was sort of halfway between a holding and a block in the back. But anyhow, they're going to say holding. That'll move it back to the 23-yard line, 1st and 10, Wayne Trace. Spees airing it out. Almost intercepted. Oh. So Ridgway nearly got the INT for the Aces, but most importantly knocks it to the turf to make it 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Trevor Spees working out of the shotgun again. Spees hangs on to it himself, working his way through traffic, not much. I think Spees might have gotten a yard on the carry. They're going to say 3rd and 9. Spees dropping back to throw again. Looking downfield, lots of time. Nothing there. Sets, throws, and overthrows his intended receiver, Cameron Cox. Again, Spees sometimes getting a lot of time in the backfield, but credit the Aces. They've been doing a good job with the coverage down the field. So even with the extra time, he hasn't been able to dial in on an open receiver. 4th down now, and for the first time tonight, the Raiders dropping back to punt.
Back to punt will be number 32. Owen Mans.
That's Owen Mans, number 32, doing the punting.
Number 7, Landon Turnbull.
Turnbull Balzer back deep for the Aces. And it'll come down and caught by Balzer, who will hand it to Turnbull. Turnbull, a flag gets thrown. Turnbull, nice. Up on the sideline. Turnbull. Whoa. Down inside the 5, but it may be for naught.
Brought down by number 12, Cameron Cox.
If it stands, Turnbull will have the ball down inside the 5-yard line, but the flag thrown back at about the Aces' 49-yard line. And that's going to be against Hicksville, as the Hicksville coaching staff is already indicating to the guys, come on back. Come on back. That's going to be against the Aces.
Yep.
Looks like a hold.
Good play.
Or that could be a block in the back. That happens on runbacks too.
It looked like a hold.
But I'm thinking it was a hold on the far side of the field. That'll back up Hicksville to about their own 39-yard line, it looks like. 38-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Aces.
Aces start this drive first and 10 at their own 38.
Turnbull, quick handoff. Not much there, and that'll be a loss of a couple.
Paul Wortman, the ball carrier.
Wortman got the handoff, and I think he's going to lose about a yard. They're going to say he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, we'll take it. Second and 10, Hicksville. Turnbull, quick dump over the middle, and I don't know whether Hoopman didn't see it or didn't know that he was supposed to catch it, but it shoots right by Boston Hoopman and hits the turf. And lucky for the Aces that there wasn't a Raider able to snatch that ball out. So third and 10 now for Hicksville. Turnbull, airing it out. He's got a man open and just out of the reach. That was number 13, Brody Balzer. And it was just about 4 or 5 feet too far away for him to be able to grab it and haul it in. Even if he had caught it, he would have been a couple of steps out of bounds. So fourth down now, and the Aces bring out the punting team. Long snap. Ball's away. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be caught out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. So the Aces have to punt it away for the first time tonight. 9:44 to go here in our opening half. Hicksville with a 14-8 lead over the Wayne Trace Raiders, but the Raiders with the ball and pretty good field position on their own 37-yard line. First and 10 Raiders on their own 37.
First and 10, around 37.
Snap, Spieth dropping back, looking downfield. Again, lots of time, launches it, and I don't. Nope. So that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Mans. Second and 10 for Wayne Trace now. Spieth hanging on to it himself this time, and he just takes off running straight up the pipe. Spieth will get out to about the 43-yard line, where it'll be third down and about 4 as he picks up about 6 on the carry.
We'll make it 3rd and 4.
Spieth again. Launching it and a quick catch, and that'll be good for a first down. That's number 15, Kyle Slade, making the grab. Slade will move the chains and get the ball into Aces territory. First and 10 from the Hicksville 49. Spieth, another quick handoff. And again, carried by Kyle Slade. Slade will pick up about 4 and get it down to the 45-yard line to make it 2nd and 6.
Brought down by number 11, Tyler Baird, going to make it 2nd and 6.
So the Raiders with a 2nd and 6. Slade gets the, Spies airs it out.
Oh.
And nearly picked off by the Aces. Again, his intended receiver, number 12, Cameron Cox.
Wow.
But credit Hicksville breaking the play up.
For number 12, Cameron Cox. Broke up on the play by number 13, Brody Balser.
So Balser
and 6.
getting in there and breaking up that pass play. Trevor Spies now looking at a 3rd and 6. Long count. Here's the snap. Spies hanging on to it himself, and they're going to stop him short. Spies is going to be dropped a couple of yards shy of the marker, so that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 3 for the Raiders. 7:50 and the clock rolling.
They make it 4th and 3.
We'll see what Wayne Trace there. They're not showing any signs of punting this one away. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Trevor Spies in the shotgun. Spies gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield. Spies airs it out, man open. It's going to be a trap. Oh, they're going to give it to him. I thought that it was going to be a trap rather than a catch, but they say he got his hands underneath it. So they'll give him the catch and they'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. They advance the ball to the Aces 39-yard line. Spies, quick handoff. And a strong run. That's number 2, Jared Pierce.
Carries down inside the 30 to the 32.
Pierce pounds it down to about the
number 10, Cole Workman.
Let's see where they're going to mark him at about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 1. Spies again dropping back, launching it, caught.
Whoa.
Nice catch and into the end zone. Number 4, Gabe Sutton.
Number 4, Gabe Sutton.
Sutton makes the grab. He was all alone and had nothing in front of him but open field, and he heads straight into the end zone and ties the game at 14 with 6:34 left to go in the half. And the extra point conversion pending. Raiders again lining up. Looks like they're going for 2. Slade the back beside Spies in the backfield. Spies drops back, looks around. Again, plenty of time. He sees a man in the corner. Caught. They just give him way too much time and let his receivers run around in the end zone. One of them finally works open and makes the grab, and that makes it 16-14 Raiders. Again, 6:34 to go here in quarter number 2. As we'll get ready to kick it back off to the Aces. Again, halftime in this year of the coronavirus, only 10 minutes rather than the usual 20. The visiting team does not bring their band with them, so it'll just be the Aces Pride performing at halftime. We're going to keep the live stream going, and we'll bring you the halftime show on this senior night. Aces will come out onto the field first. Raiders will break huddle. And we'll see how the Aces do here. Get the ball back. They've got plenty of time. Let's see if they can retake the lead before we break for halftime.
Picking off the Raiders will be number 19, Trevor Spies. Back to receive for the Aces will be number 5, Jackson Bergman. The 7, Landon Turnbull.
Again, Spies does the kicking for the Raiders as well as the quarterbacking. Low liner takes a hop, scooped up by Bergman. Bergman straight ahead. And he takes it across the 30. That's where the Aces will set up shop, 1st and 10.
Returns up to about the 32. Brought down to number 13.
They're going to give him an official marking on the 32-yard line where it'll be Aces ball, 1st and 10. Turnbull gets his offense set. Here we go. Quick snap, handoff up the inside. And a nice run. He breaks through. This could be trouble. It's going to be another foot race. On the far sideline, they're going to corral him and bring him down about the 20-yard line. Workman. And a flag on the field. So it may all be for nothing.
I have no idea what.
Oh, it's going to be against the Raiders.
Sideline warning against the Raiders.
And that's a sideline warning against the Raiders. So the play will stand. And the Aces will have the ball 1st and 10 down
to the 22-yard
about the 22-yard line.
Good enough for an Aces.
Nice.
So the Aces waste no time getting it down the field. Another quick handoff, but the Raiders are waiting this time. Nothing doing. That'll be a couple yards loss. Bring up 2nd and 12.
Ball carrier brought down by number 70, Landon Whitman.
Well, we go past the halfway point of our second quarter. 5 minutes, 45 seconds and counting before we take a break for halftime. And everything seems to be paused on the field for a moment. Clock continues to roll. We'll see if they're going to move the... Yep. Coach Smith had them take the play clock all the way down to 1 second and then called timeout, the first Aces timeout of the half.
Timeout, Hicksville.
So Hicksville with a 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 22-yard line wants to talk about it. They're down by 2, 16-14.
During these unusual times, we'd like to thank.
And again, the Aces come into this game with a 1-2 record. The Raiders are 2-1. And Hicksville would dearly love to even up both of those records. Send the Wayne Trace team home 2-2 and up their record to 2-2.
Interacting with those who are working tonight's event. By working together,
So they want to make sure everybody is on the same page and everybody is set and ready to go. Hopefully try to punch one in here. Still a lot of time on the clock too, so that might have something to do with it as well. Want to get the score and take the lead, but then also minimize the amount of time the Raiders will have to see if they can march down the field. So here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Turnbull down to the 20, maybe the 19.
Turnbull on quarterback keeper carries down close to the 20.
Let's see where they mark him.
59, Brayson Parrish.
They're going to give him the 20-yard line to make it 3rd and 8.
Make it 3rd and 8.
Aces keeping the ball on the ground, keeping the clock rolling. They're definitely in 4-down territory here. Turnbull rolling out, looking downfield, puts it in the air.
He got it.
A fingertip touchdown. Touchdown, Aces.
Whoa. No flag that I can see.
Turnbull's pass complete to number 13,
Brody Bowser.
Touchdown.
No
flags on the field. Balzer hauls it in. Looked like it bounced off of his fingertips, but he stayed with the ball and makes the grab, puts the Aces up 20-16. And they're gonna, looks like they're gonna kick the extra, oh, they're gonna go for two. And a whistle and a stop. And they're gonna have a dead ball foul against the Aces.
Encroachment against the Aces.
So somebody lining up in the neutral zone for the 2-point play.
The touchdown will come from the Aces.
That should not happen.
So they'll reset. And the Aces again showing 2-point conversion. A little farther out this time. Turnbull puts it up. And it's caught.
Nice. It is caught.
And he got a foot down. Rounds. So Bergman uses his height to his advantage. Jackson 6'5", able to stretch up and grab that ball with 1 foot in bounds to successfully complete the 2-point conversion. Make it 22-16. The Aces lead now by 6. 4:53 to go in the half. That's a lot of time for the Raiders to work with. And they have shown their ability to march it down the field too. So we may not be done with the scoring for this first half just yet.
That's some second quarter scores. Sonora 28, Hayward 0. Edgerton 28, Ayersville 0. Fairview leads Woodland 41-0.
Jesus.
Giving some score updates, and Tenora and Fairview again with some good outings. Ball bounces, scooped up at the 25-yard line. Still on his feet. Returned by number 30, Cale Winans. Winans got out to about the 40-yard line. Matter of fact, that's where they're going to mark him, at the 40. It'll be 1st and 10, Wayne Trace. After that sideline warning against the Wayne Trace Raiders, the Aces are making sure everybody stays back on their side of the line. Quick handoff, straight up, first down yardage and more.
Number 15,
That's Kyle Slade with another good carry as he gets across midfield and into Aces territory. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from the Hicksville 48-yard line. Man in motion for Wayne Trace. Another quick handoff inside. Another strong run. And that'll be taken down to the 40-yard line, pickup of 8.
Number 15, Kyle Slade.
Slade again gets nearly 8 yards on the carry to make it 2nd and 3. So Raiders 2nd and 3, 4 minutes left in the half. Snap. Spees hands on to himself. And he'll get down to the 35-yard line and up for a first down.
For 19, Trevor Spees and the quarterback keeper carries down close to the 36.
So Spees, they're going to say his knee touched at the 36.
Game was good enough for a Raider first down.
But that's still going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 Raiders. Clock continuing to roll. Speece gets the snap. And
Whoa, nice.
nothing doing there. Aces are ready for him that time, and they'll drop him for about a yard loss to make it 2nd and 11. Speece gets the snap, drops back. He's in trouble again. He's got to run. They're going to get him again down at the 40. I think Speece might have gotten kind of used to being able to take his time in the backfield. The Aces have brought him down behind the line twice in a row now. That'll bring up 3rd and 14. Speece, a good quarterback. Kid's got an arm on him. And timeout Raiders. 2:21 to go in the first half, and the Raiders call timeout. They need to talk about some things as their quarterback has been dropped for a loss twice in a row. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 14. And they're trailing the Aces by 6, 22-16. And we have just received word that they are reporting that Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has passed away at the age of 87. Which will open up a vacancy on the Supreme Court just a couple months away from the election. Speece. Long count, takes the snap, drops back, and he's going to be dropped in the end zone again. Another loss back to near the 49-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Aces are going to take a timeout here to save as much time on the clock as they can to get the ball back. So Speece dropped for a loss 3 times in a row. And they wind up back at the 49-yard line of the Aces. And that's going to be 4th down and about 21 yards to go. Two minutes, 11 seconds to go. Raiders showing punt. We'll see if they actually go through with it or not. Aces get a man onto the field at the last minute. They kick the ball away. It's going to take a Wayne Trace roll down to about the 15-yard line, where Aces will take over on offense, 1st and 10. Now, 8 o'clock, we've been playing football for about an hour now. Aces with the ball 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line. Turnbull airing it out. He's got a man. He dove for it, but not able to haul it in. Bergman couldn't quite get to the ball in time. That'll make it 2nd down and 10 with 1:55 to go in the half. Turnbull, bad snap, but he hangs on to it. Landon Turnbull moves ahead and gets out near the 20-yard line.
Quarterback keeper gets up about the 19-yard line.
Pickup of about 5 for Turnbull to make it 3rd down and about 5.
Make it 3rd and 5.
Turnbull, long count. There's the high snap. He hangs on to it himself. Turnbull working his way through traffic, and that should be good enough for a 1st down. Landon Turnbull out to about the 27, 28-yard line.
Brought down by number 30, Dale Winans.
So move the chains. Another 1st down for the Aces with 1:05 to go in the half. Turnbull, quick hitter, out of bounds. Ball caught by number 11, Kyler Baird.
I think that was just to stop the
Play
clock.
to number 11, Kyler Baird.
So Baird
Down by number
stops the
11,
clock with 55
seconds.
seconds. Aces have 1 timeout remaining. And we've got a penalty on the play. We'll back it up.
Eligible man, receiver downfield.
So an eligible receiver downfield will back the ball up, and it'll be 1st and 15 now. Ball moved back to the 23-yard line. Turnbull launches it, caught by Bergman. Bergman to the 45-yard line. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Aces. 49 seconds. The clock will start as soon as they get the chains set, and it does. Turnbull drops the ball, and he's going to have to fall on it. Bad snap, and Turnbull turned before he had complete control of the ball. And timeout, Aces. That'll be the last timeout for Hicksville for this 1st half. 37 seconds left to go. And with the fumbled snap, Turnbull falls on it back at the 38-yard line, which is going to make it 2nd and 18 when play resumes. So the Aces rolling through all 3 of their timeouts in the 1st half. First time they've done that this season, too, to my knowledge. And they're going to have a 2nd and very long facing them when we get back into action. Hicksville leading 22-16 here in the football game. But they'd like to maybe tack a few more points onto that score before they head into the locker room. 37 seconds to go. So they're going to need to move it down the field. They got a lot of ground to cover. 63 yards away from the end zone. Turnbull launches it, caught, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Balzer makes the grab and gets out of bounds with 32 seconds. And gets him out to the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10.
That gets them back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 10 Aces. Oh, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. The officials correcting everybody. The scoreboard, myself, all of us were down off. Turnbull takes the snap. Throws it quickly, caught. Bergman makes the grab and gets it to the 35-yard line. And they'll spike it with 23 seconds.
Make it second and 10.
So it'll be second and 10 for the Aces with 23 seconds to go from the Raiders' 35-yard line. Turnbull takes the snap. Turnbull launches it. Caught on the far sideline, out of bounds. Pickup of about 8, it looks like.
Turnbull pass complete to number 11, Tyler Baird.
Baird grabs it on the far
Out
sideline.
of bounds.
Pickup of 7-8 yards.
About the 28. With number 11, Race Price.
Move it down to the 28-yard line.
W-I-N, Aces, let's win.
Turnbull
W-I-N, Aces, let's win.
rolling out. Turnbull goes
Go for it, go for it.
He's going for it, getting as much as he can before he steps out of bounds. Turnbull gets him a fresh set of downs and steps out with 10 seconds left in the half.
About the 15-yard line where it's forced out of bounds by number 11.
Where it'll be first and 10 from the 15-yard line. So the Aces making a good showing of the 2-minute drill here, working down the field to try to get back into the end zone before the half. Still 10 seconds to work with. No timeouts left for Hicksville. Turnbull dropping back. Turnbull in some trouble, gets the ball away. Kind of a wobbly throw into the end zone, incomplete. Takes the clock down to 3 seconds, but that'll give the Aces at least one more crack at it.
That was intended for Bergman, falls incomplete.
And the Raiders are going to take timeout. So 3 seconds left, down by 6. The Raiders take a timeout so they can figure out what they want to do defensively to try to keep the Aces out of the end zone. Obviously from 15 yards out with 3 seconds, Hicksville's going to be looking to put the ball in the air and find an open receiver. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Here we go, 3 seconds left. Landon Turnbull in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looks downfield, tucks it under. He's going to put the ball in the air. It's kind of bobbled, and it winds up on the turf. Incomplete, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So we played the first 2 quarters of football here at Aces Field on this Friday night. And at halftime, it's the Aces leading the visiting Wayne Trace Raiders 22-16. A big thanks once again to our football broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. I'm going to head next door so I can do some announcing for the Aces Pride Marching Band. Brian's going to stand by the camera. Hope you enjoy the halftime entertainment. And I'll be back, and we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. You're watching the live stream coverage of the Aces Raiders football game here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
direction of Mr. Zachary Kohlmeyer, and the color guard is choreographed and directed by Miss Ashley Brown. Tonight, the Aces Pride will feature the music of Bruno Mars as they perform their 2020 show, Take Me to Mars. Our first chart of the night was released on Bruno Mars' first studio album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. It soared on the charts and was performed during the Super Bowl 48 halftime show. Let's get funky as the band performs Runaway Baby. From the album Unorthodox Jukebox, our next tune brings back the funk and disco vibes of Michael Jackson. Bruno Mars hits the top 10 charts with Treasure. Before we conclude our show tonight, we would like to take a moment to thank our seniors. Elizabeth Tilligrange, Kenya Miracle, Hunter White, Colin Dury, Cheyenne Scholl, Jordan Crosser, Chloe Gerhardt, and Tori Rafferty. Thank you all for your years performing with the band. Thank you for all of the hard work, sweat, tears, laughter, and joy you put into making music with our band. You all have made an impact on us, and you will be greatly missed next year. Thank you, seniors. We wish you the best of success in the future. We finish our show tonight with a #1 hit from the Unorthodox Jukebox album, a culmination of reggae, rock, and funk. This chart was lauded as out of this world and a musical evolution. Rock with us as we present Locked Out of Heaven. Hicksville Aces Pride Marching Band.
All right, back into the studio. Not really the studio, into our little section of the press box, our exclusive section. You know, you've made the big time, and you get the invitation to hang out in the HIX-TV press box area.
Or it's punishment.
Oh no, there are a lot of people covet being able to be up here to see the game. The best seats in the house, but only a few are able to make the cut. And Brian.
Thanks.
We wrapped up halftime, and again, a great job done by the Aces Pride Marching Band. this may well be their last performance on the field. So we want to thank them. I mean, those kids have been working hard, even though they've only got the 3 home games for sure. They have been practicing, and they had their band camp and everything else just as if it was a regular year. So, again, cannot fault those kids at all for their dedication, hard working, and again, tip of the hat to all the seniors too. And again, continued success to them, as well as all the football and cheerleading seniors recognized tonight. Get that wrapped up and put 3 more minutes on the clock for the teams to warm up a little bit. I can move some stuff around here. And we can get ourselves settled in and ready to go for the second half. Again, if you are just joining us on the live stream, first off, thank you so much for logging in. Hope you are enjoying our live coverage on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We're really happy, and it's been an awful lot of fun being able to bring you the games live this season. And we're hoping that it will continue for us for the remainder of the school year. We'd kind of like to be able to bring you some live basketball coverage coming up in November and December as well. We'll see how things go with that in the OHSAA. But if you are just joining us at halftime, the Aces in the lead here tonight, 22-16, on what has really been kind of a fun football game. A lot of good offensive and defensive plays on both sides of the ball. The Aces especially, they've had a couple of really nice pass plays, some terrific runs, and they have had some outstanding defensive plays as they really laid into quarterback Trevor Speece from Wayne Trace a few times in that first half. One time sacking him 3 plays in a row. So the Aces, having kicked off at the start of the game, will be receiving the ball to get the third quarter underway. Again, I'm Bill Murphy from Hicksville Community Television. Brian Williams here with me running the camera. And we're really glad to have you with us and hope you're enjoying our live stream coverage on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the button for notifications. Speece is also the kicker. Trevor does it all. They check everything, make sure everything is all set. They get the green light from the officials. Speece will put his foot into it. It'll be caught at the 31-yard line.
Did he put his foot down?
And there was a little bit of a stutter set. So I guess they must have said he was down. I'm going to be honest with you. I saw him catch the ball, and I saw him take a little stutter step. And I glanced away for just a half a second. So maybe he could have put his foot down then, or knee down. But either way, 1st and 10 Aces at their own 33-yard line. Pitch out. Looking to get around the corner. Nice cut. Stays on his feet across midfield. That's Workman getting the job done once again, taking it across midfield down at the 49 or 48-yard line of the Raiders. And Workman is coming off the field, bending over. It looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. So they're having a look at Cole on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be back in action. He just took a good poke to the midsection. Turnbull on this senior night gets the snap. Landon hangs onto the ball himself. Oh, they get him around the waist, and they're going to drop him for about a half-yard loss.
Quarterback keeper brought down the line of scrimmage. Number 15, Kyle Slade. And number 50, Ryan Scott.
So about a half-yard loss, make it 2nd and 11. Handoff. Right up the middle into the 42-yard line. Now they're going to put his knee down at the 43. Balzer picks up some positive yardage. They'll mark the ball at the 43-yard line.
Riley Scholler to make a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Aces. Quarterback keeper, Turnbull, gets away from one. But they finally are able to drag him down. It looks like no gain. So that'll bring up 4th down. Workman back out onto the field. Aces with a 4th and 5 from the Wayne Trace 43-yard line.
Back to punt for the Aces will be number 10 for Workman.
Workman dropping back to punt. Low snap. Bobbles it, gets it up, gets it away. Nice punt. Caught, dropped. Loose on the ground, and the Aces say they got it.
Yeah,
And
they did.
Recovered by number 11, Tyler Baird.
It looked like Hayden Tumblin, number 22, went to catch the punt, went through his hands, bounced around, and then the Aces dive on it and get the takeaway. So Hicksville gets the ball back, 1st and 10, all the way down at the 19-yard line of the Raiders. So the punt becomes pretty much just like a long pass play for the Aces. Split backs behind Turnbull. Pitches it out. And a pass.
He's open.
Touchdown. Oh, the razzle-dazzle works. And the Aces strike hard and fast after the Wayne Trace turnover. Pitched it out. I think he pitched it out to Workman. And he threw it downfield.
Perfect.
And Balzer made the catch.
Number 11, Tyler Baird for an Aces touchdown.
Or was it Balzer that threw to Baird? Either way.
It's a heck of a good pass.
Either way. In the end zone to make it 28-16. Turnbull, nothing doing on the 2-point conversion.
Turnbull on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number.
So he'll be dropped and the 2-point conversion will not succeed. So the Aces up by 12 now, 28-16 with 9:19 to go in our 3rd quarter. Sometimes it just works that way. You have a good turn of events like the recovery of the punt fumble, and then you're just able to put together a great play after that. And that's what the Aces did. They just went for it. Gets into the end zone. And Hicksville is going to get ready to kick it off to the Raiders again. Up by 12. They'll tee it up. And put their foot into it. Ball is going to come down, get scooped up at about the 22-yard line. Turn out to the 35.
Turns up to the 35.
That's number 13. Or number 12, excuse me. Cameron. Nope, number 13. 13, Tucker Antoine.
And number 57, Carl Rupert.
So Antoine gets him out to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. Down by 12. 2 scores no matter how you look at it. Starting to see some heavy coats and blankets out there in the stands now. It's starting to get a little cool. Nice run.
Number 15, Kyle Slade.
Kyle Slade with a powerful run. Takes it down to the Aces 45-yard line.
Game was good enough for the Raiders. First down.
Spies lines him up in the shotgun. Gets the thing. Another quick handoff to Slade. Slade again. Strong run. Slade down to about the 36-yard line.
Carries down inside the 40, about the 30.
We'll see where they mark him. About the 37? 37-yard line.
Number 53, Mason Slattery, trying to make it 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 from the 37-yard line. Trevor Spies, high snap, and he's going to give it to his running back again, and that should move the chains. Slade, third consecutive carry. This time he only picks up about 3 yards, but they only needed 2. That moves the chains. 8:04 to go in the third quarter, and a fresh set of downs for the Raiders. Trevor Spies in the shotgun. And he fumbles the ball. It's loose on the turf. He falls on it. And that'll be a loss back to about the 41-yard line. Just a bad snap on that play. And credit Spies for being able to keep that ball in his peripheral vision and fall on it to keep possession. Spies, screen pass out, caught, and dropped for maybe a couple yards, but still 3rd and long coming up for Wayne Trace. That'll take it down to about, looks like about the 39-yard line to make it 3rd and 14. Spies dropping back to throw. Nothing there. He's going to take off. Manages to launch it. Incomplete. Spies was mighty close to the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball, too. But incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 14 from the Aces 38-yard line. And let's see what the Raiders want to do here. They're down by 12. Going for it on 4th and long. Spies launches it, caught, and it'll be, it's number 32, Owen Mans made the grab. Mans makes the catch, but doesn't even get nearly enough yardage to move the chains. So the Raiders get what they can out of it and put the Aces as far back into their own territory as they can before they turn it over on downs. And here comes Hicksville. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. And I'll make it the 34. Turnbull puts the ball in the air and nearly intercepted. It went right to Kyle Slade. I think it hit Slade before he realized what was going on. Not able to make the grab.
Honestly, I didn't see where the ball was going. I know he threw it, but...
So, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Turnbull. Spin around, hand off, and right into the clutches of a couple of defenders. And that'll be looks like about a 3-4 yard loss on the play to bring up third and call it 12.
32, Boston Hutman, ball carrier. Brought down by number 19.
They handed it off to Hootman, and he got the ball right with basically in the grasp of two Raiders, and they take him down. 3rd and 12. Turnbull drops back, rolling out, in trouble. They're going to get him back at about the 24-yard line. So now the Raiders putting some pressure on Landon Turnbull, and the Aces are going to be needing to punt it away as they've got 4th and a quarter of a mile. 4th and 19 officially. Or if you want to phrase it another way, 4th and just too long. So they bring out the punting unit with 5:07 and the clock rolling. Long snap. Kick is up. Nice leg in that kick. Caught at about the 38-yard line. Cross midfield. Still on his feet. Up the sideline.
Number 32.
They finally knock him out. That's Owen Mans with the return. And Owen does what they need him to do as he motors down to the 24-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders with under 5 minutes to go, 4:50 left in our third quarter.
Raiders will start this drive 1st and 10 on the Hicksville 28-yard line.
So 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Spies back out on offense. 2 wide receivers out on the near side, 3 on the far side. Spies all alone in the backfield. And he's going to hang on to it himself, take up right off the middle. And he works his way through traffic and gets down inside the 25-yard line.
Inside the 25, about the 23. Brought down by number 11, Tyler Baird.
They're going to put the ball officially at the 23-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 6. Spies gets the snap. Rolling out, looking downfield. Nothing there. Sets, throws. That's going to be picked off. Oh! Right in his hands, but not able to hold on to it.
Broken up by number 13, Brody Balzer.
Balzer
Going to make it 3rd and 6.
not able to hang on, and that'll make it 3rd and 6 as the Raiders dodge a bullet on that play. Spies again all alone in the backfield. Sending the house. Launches off the hands of his intended receiver. Slade, and incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 11, Tyler Baird on the coverage. Going to make it 4th and 6.
So 4th and 6 for the Raiders. 4:01 to go in our third quarter. Again, Spies all alone, sending everybody, looking for somebody, tosses it, and he's behind his receiver. Cameron Cox, it was a little bit behind him. Cox couldn't get back to the ball. Incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Aces will take over on their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10, with just under 4 minutes to work with in this third quarter. Here comes Turnbull and company. Turnbull, quick handoff. And he breaks free. It looks like we may have another foot race. Can they catch him? He's down into the end zone. Touchdown, Aces.
Number 10,
Cole Workman takes it to the house. Workman puts him in the end zone with 3:43 to go in our third quarter. Aces now up 34-16, and they're going to attempt the extra point conventionally by kicking it. Ball's down, kicks up.
Looks good.
Looking good, it is. 35-16 as the Aces go up by 19 points. 3:43 to go, and they'll get ready to kick it back off to the Raiders. As things are going Hicksville's way so far tonight.
Number 53, Mason Flattery. 56, Ian Greenland. 74, Chris Rayland. And 76, Travis Stoker.
So the Raiders wasting no time getting back out onto the field. They want that football back. Aces going over some last-minute strategy before they get ready to kick it off. And remember, the Aces do spend a lot of time working on the squib kick. So we'll see what happens. Bringing some freshly sanitized balls out onto the field for the Aces. So fresh football for the kicker.
Kicking off for the Aces, number 33, Gustavo Perez, back deep. The Raiders, number 30, Bill Winans, number 13, Tucker Anton, and number 15, Kyle Slade.
Well, there's the kick. Hits it about the 25, caught it about the 22. Number 12, Cameron Cox. Cox gets it out to near the 45-yard line before they bring him down. I think they're going to officially put him at the 44, where it'll be Raiders ball, 1st and 10.
Brought down by number 57, Carl Rupert. Raiders start this drive, 1st and 10.
Now there's an unsung hero for these football games, Brian. The gentleman whose job it is, he collects the footballs and then he disinfects them and then transports them back to the field of play. I imagine wiping down footballs after a while might get to be kind of a tedious type of job. Spies launches it and overthrows his receiver, no good. Incomplete, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Gage Penland falls incomplete. Coverage on the play by number 13, Brody Balcher.
Spies holding on to it again, and they're going to stomp him again in the backfield. Spies going to be dropped for another tackle for loss.
Quarterback keeper, and he's brought down by the interior line. The Aces going to make it 3rd and 10.
Well, it looks like they're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he lost about a yard, but... 3rd and 10. Spies gets the snap. Drops back. He's in trouble again. He's running for his life. He's caught from behind and dropped back back at about the 36-yard line.
Number 2 sacked on the play by number 50, Gabe Rodriguez.
Rodriguez caught him from behind that time. That puts him down at the 36, and a long 4th down and another punt coming up for the Raiders.
Also providing pressure on there was 53, Mason Slattery, and 74, Chase Rayleigh.
Long snap. Punt, not a good one. He had someone right in his face. Aces are just going to let that one roll dead at about the 30-yard line. No return on the punt, but really not too bad of a field position for the Aces either. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 30. Landon Turnbull. Quick handoff. Nope, it's a quarterback keeper. Turnbull gets across the line of scrimmage, across the 40-yard line, and they're going to bring him down close to 1st down yardage. He might move the chains. They are going to say yes, indeed. Turnbull picks up 11. That'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and down Hicksville at their own 42-yard line. Turnbull with a fresh set of downs to work with. Keeps the ball himself again. Turnbull, again a nice move, and he'll power out to about the 48, 49-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down at, well, right between the two. We'll call it the 48-yard line. 2nd down. And 4 coming up for the Aces. Turnbull looking downfield, puts the ball in the air, deflected and incomplete.
Turnbull's pass intended for number 32, Boston Hootman.
He's trying to get the ball to Hootman, and it got tapped onto the turf. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Aces. And that's an easy 5. Encroachment on the Raiders, and that should give the Aces a 1st down.
Legal procedure against the Raiders.
That'll move the ball across midfield, and that'll be on the Rain Trace 47-yard line now. So the Raiders jump and give the Aces a free 1st down, move the ball into Wayne Trace territory. 42 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Turnbull launches it, overthrows everybody. That'll be incomplete and bring up 2nd and 10.
Pass intended for number 5, Jackson Bergman. Covered on the play by number 25, Joel Reinhardt.
Every now and then you have to wonder if
Gonna make it 2nd
the quarterbacks get like this extra burst of adrenaline right when they throw the ball and put a little more on it than they intend to. Bergman makes it back. We'll get ready to snap the ball for 2nd down. Pitch back. And he's off to the races again on the far sideline. Can't get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hicksville. Workman once again. That's the 2nd time tonight he's gone 20, 30 yards into the end zone or more. That'll make it 41-16.
On to attempt the point after touchdown will be number 33, Gustavo Perez, out of the hold of number 18, Rylan Bassett.
Ball down, kick is up.
Good.
No good.
Kick is no good, making a score. It's
A
41,
little wide to the right,
16.
evidently. That'll make it 41-16. With 23 seconds left to go in quarter number 3.
Area Stars, Liberty Center 29, Bryan 18.
25-point advantage now for the Aces.
0. Wasion 51, Patrick Henry 0. Sonora 46.
Wow, did you say Wasion taking it to Patrick Henry tonight? 51-0.
Fairview 69, Woodland 0.
And Fairview leading Woodland 69-0. As we catch a few of the scores being announced to the PA. And of course, if you are watching this game, either the edited version on video on demand, on Mediacom Channel 12, we always throw up the scores, the final scores from week. This will be week number 4 action for the other GMC teams. They blow the whistle. There's the kick. Scooped up at the 25. Across the 40. Across the 45 and stopped at about the 47, 48 yard line.
Number 13, Tucker Antoine on the return.
That's number 13, Tucker Antoine.
Brought down by number 12, David Taylor. Raiders will start this drive first and 10 on their own 48-yard line.
16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Aces with that score again up now 41-16. And here come the Raiders needing to get down the field and get in the end zone to try to get this game back in hand. Spiess avoids one, gets the ball away, knocked away. Good defensive play. That was Kyler Baird slapping that ball out of there. Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 9 seconds to go in the quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 Raiders. Spiess dropping back, looking downfield, puts the ball up, caught, out of bounds. That's number 8, Dylan Hildebrand. Hildebrand makes the grab. It's going to be short of first down yardage. But Hildebrand gets him out to the Aces' 48-yard line, across midfield. It'll be 3rd and 5, 1 second left. So they can get a play off here before the quarter ends. Trevor Spiess, senior quarterback, dropping back, puts the ball in the air, caught. That's going to be close to first down yardage. And that's the end of quarter number 3. So we played 3 quarters, and the Aces lead here in this football game, 41-16. End of the third quarter. Timeout on the field as we get ready to switch sides of the field and get back into action. And time again for me to say a big thank you to our football broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you have need for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned, or if you need work done, maintenance, basic maintenance, oil change, tune-up, major repair work, they can cover it all for you at the great service departments at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, as well as a terrific selection that you can check out online anytime from the safety of your own house at jimschmidtauto.com. Want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts on HIX-TV. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Ball in the air and incomplete. It's Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford.
Number 19, Trevor Spees.
And
Incomplete coverage on the play to number 7, Landon Turnbull.
online at jimschmidtauto.com.
10.
Well, sophomore quarterback Tyler Davis, I believe, is under center now. Well, not under center, but working out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, puts the ball in the air. Spees, the receiver. Spees gets a couple, so they move Spees out of the quarterback position.
3rd and 9.
And Tyler Davis, the 6'1 sophomore, will be taking the snaps. Rolling out. Launches it. Caught.
Davis' pass complete to number 12, Cameron Cox.
That was Cox making the grab right at the sticks. That'll get a first down for the Raiders.
Good enough for a Raider first down at the Hicksville 31-yard line.
So they move the ball down to the Aces 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap to Davis. Puts it in the air, overthrows his receiver that time. Was trying to get it to Gage Sutton, number 4. Incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10. They'll stop the clock again. And they're going to be throwing the ball here in the 4th quarter. You might be here playing football for a while. With the clock stopping on the incompletions. But that's the game. We got kind of spoiled the last couple of weeks with the running clock. And the second half moved very quickly. So we're about due to have a regular football game. Nothing there. He's going to tuck it in and run and go out of bounds. Pick up a couple. Davis, nothing opened up for him downfield.
Davis ran out of bounds.
But he'll take the ball up to about the 29-yard line to make it 3rd down. Must have been, it was an illegal block in the back. I didn't see the flag.
Nope, didn't either.
So a block in the back will back the Raiders up. So instead of 3rd down and about 7, it's now going to be 2nd down and about 20. 2nd and 17 to be precise. Davis looking downfield. Davis being pursued. Davis gets the ball away. Coming back to make the grab. Out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Complete to number 19, Trevor Spees.
Spees saw that Davis was in trouble and started heading back towards him. Davis was able to get the ball to Spees. And that'll make it 3rd down and about 8. So about where the ball would have been before the block in the back. So they get back the yardage. Davis, again looking downfield. Davis running now, trying to get across the line of gain.
The breaking Tyler Davis.
And he does. Davis keeps the ball and manages to pick up the 8 yards they need to move the chains. So the Raiders keep the offensive drive going, moving it down to the Aces' 21-yard line. 10:25 to go in the game. Raiders driving, trying to get back into this contest. Sophomore quarterback Tyler Davis looking downfield. And that's knocked away, incomplete.
Davis's pass intended for Spieth broke up on the play by number 5, Jackson Bergman. Make it 2nd and 10.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Stops the clock with 10:19 to go. Davis takes the snap, puts the ball in the air, off the hands of Sutton and incomplete. If Sutton had managed to hang on to that ball, that might have been trouble, but not able to haul it in, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Third and 10.
So the Raiders facing a 3rd and 10 from the 21-yard line. In 4-down territory, no doubt about that. Man in motion. Tyler Davis dropping back, looking down the field. Nothing there. Davis in trouble. He's being chased now. And he's going to fling it away at the last minute. Not able to get it into the hands of Cox. Cox drops the ball. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 10.
So the Raiders move it down the field to just outside the red zone, but they stall here at the 21-yard line and now facing a 4th and 10. Davis gets the snap, rolls out, looking downfield, puts the ball in the air, and that'll be incomplete, out of bounds. So they'll turn it over to the Aces on downs. It'll be Hicksville's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Aces get the ball back with 9:57 left to go in the game.
Aces will take over 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line.
So we'll see if the Aces are going to try to move the ball on the ground to keep the clock rolling, or if they're going to try to move it up the field to give themselves a little breathing room first. Well, we'll see what Coach Lucas Smith has planned here. And
I was wondering about that.
Hard count works again. It's been pretty effective against the Raiders here. They've had encroachment 3 or 4 times tonight, I think. So easy 5 yards for the Aces will make it 1st and 5.
Legal procedure against the Raiders, moving up 5, make it 1st and 5.
So again, a quick 5-yard pickup for Hicksville. Turnbull pitches it back.
For 10, Cole Wortman, the ball carrier.
Wortman is going to lose a few yards on the carry.
Number 15, Kyle Slade. Number 69, Grayson Pettis.
And that gets the clock rolling and lets the Aces burn off some seconds here.
Loss on the play, going to make it 2nd and 9.
You can milk the play clock a little bit too and try to, like I said, whittle down this time a little bit. Quick handoff right up the middle to the 25-yard line. Bring up 3rd down.
10, Cole Wortman, the ball carrier. It's about the 26. Brought down by number 30, Cal Wyans.
They're going to mark the ball just across the 25-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and about 6. And we'll make it 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Aces. Need to get to about the 32-yard line to move the chains. And
we have a flag on the field.
Flag on the field. That's going to be a hold against the Aces. So what's Wayne Trace going to do here? Are they going to take the penalty and give Hicksville another crack at it? Or will they decline it and bring up 4th down?
Decline.
And they are declining it. So it'll be 4th down for the
Holding
Aces.
against the Aces, penalty decline.
I kind of figured that would be what the Raiders would do. They want the ball back. And this is going to force a punt from the Aces. So they'll be kicking it away at about their own 15-yard line.
Number 19, Trevor Speaks. And number 32.
Ooh, gets his foot into it. Caught at about the 39-yard line. And brought down across midfield at about the Aces 46.
Brought down by number 11, Kyler Baird.
So Baird drops him at the Aces 46-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will set up shop. 1st and 10, Wayne Trace with 8 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the game. Davis gets the snap. Quick handoff. And maybe a yard or two.
Number 15,
that'll be about it.
Slade, the ball carrier,
Slade,
about the 44.
give him a couple yards, make it 2nd and 8.
Boston Hookman.
No, they're only going to give him a yard to make it 2nd and 9.
Champion.
Yep, that's true. I thought he went a little farther than that, but they're saying nope. His knee touched only after a yard a gain. So 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. Davis again, a handoff to Slade. Slade shakes 2 tackles, shakes a 3rd, doesn't get away from the 4th, but that one's going to be enough for a 1st down for the Raiders.
Kyle Slade, the ball carrier.
Slade picks up the...
Brought down by number 5, Jackson.
Well, he needed 9 yards. Slade got about 10.
First down.
Bergman finally brought him down. They'll move the chains. But he stayed within the field of play, was not able to get out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll. Davis takes the snap, hangs on to it himself. Davis straight ahead and brought down at about the 25-yard line, close to another 1st down.
Number 3.
And it'll be a 1st down.
Quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 53, Mason Slattery.
And they'll keep the ball rolling, the clock rolling. They stopped it just enough for the chain gang to move a little bit. Davis, handoff to Slade. Slade angling towards the end zone, down to about the 15-yard line.
Number 15, Daniel Slade, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 2, Zion
So
Mendoza.
Slade gets 9 yards on the carry and makes it 2nd and 1 at the Aces 15-yard line. Clock still rolling. Davis, screen pass out to Speece. Speece inside the 10.
Davis's pass complete to number 19, Trevor Speece. Brought
So
down
Speece
by number 10.
Gets him inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders.
Number 3, Isaac Ridgway. Game was good enough for a Raider 1st down at the 9.
So 1st and goal Raiders from the 9-yard line. Davis throws behind his intended receiver, no good. That'll make it 2nd and goal.
Davis' pass intended for number 26, Gage Taylor. Incomplete.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 6:06. Quick handoff. I think that's Slade with the carry again. Looks like he got down inside the 5. He'll take it down to the 4-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and goal.
Brought down by number 10, Cole Wortman. 3rd and 4.
So Slade gives him 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Davis trying to roll out, nothing there. Looking down, going to go reverse the field. Pitches it towards the corner, too high, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 32.
4th down and goal coming up now for the Raiders.
Coverage on the play, but
Clock will
13,
stop with
Brody
5
Lawson.
minutes, 25 seconds left in the contest. It's do or die time for the Raiders, as they've got a 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Ace is going to see if they can put the stop on him here. Davis rolling out, throws it, and incomplete. Got a man open.
Pass intended for number 4, Gabe Sutton.
That was Sutton.
Incomplete.
Sutton not able to hold on to it, though.
Isaac Ridgway.
So they'll turn it over on downs, and the Aces get the ball back deep in their own territory at the 4-yard line. So they're going to need to try to power it out of there a little bit and get themselves a little breathing room, a little space to work with. First and 10, Hicksville at their own 4-yard line.
Aces will take over on down, start this drive 1st and 10 on their own 4.
Get the personnel shifted around.
Too late.
And a timeout. It's going to be the Aces. I think the Aces are taking their time, and they got their offense out and they got set, and they were looking at the defensive set for the Raiders, and as soon as they saw that, they called timeout. Either that or they were just about ready to run out of time on the play clock, but either way, they're going to talk about it. That's first time out the Aces have taken here in the second half. They'll have 2 remaining. It comes with 5:17 left in the game. Aces held the Raiders out of the end zone.
Spectators are required to follow state requirements for their own health and safety, as well as
The Raiders had a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line and got as close as the 4 before they stalled.
That spectators leave the venue as quickly as possible once the contest is finished.
So the score remains 41-16.
And have a safe trip home.
So here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line. And that's just what the doctor ordered. Landon Turnbull, he's off to the races. There he goes. Will they be able to catch him? They got a good angle. I don't think so, though. Holy smoke. Now that's a running play from scrimmage as Landon Turnbull, 96 yards into the end zone. Oh my! That'll make it 47-16, which will also be a 31-point lead, and that should institute the running clock here. Kick is up and good. They got it across the crossbar. 48-16. 32-point lead now for the Aces. And that should kick in the running clock in Hicksville's favor for the last 5 minutes and 2 seconds of this football game. As what was a pretty closely played first half has just been all Hicksville here in half number 2. as they have exploded and put a lot of points on the board here. They had a halftime lead, but they have held the Raiders pretty much scoreless. We'll get ready to kick it back to Wayne Trace here. As some of the Hicksville faithful begin to head towards the exits here, secure in the knowledge that the Aces are most likely going to win this contest. Short kick. Number 12 grabs it for the Raiders. Cameron Cox. And they'll take him out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Raiders. So the Raiders will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. And there goes the clock. Like I said, 30 points or more advantage. And the clock is what they call the continuous clock. It'll stop when there's a score. It'll stop if there's an injury, a timeout, or a change of possession. That's about it. Tyler Davis. Nope, I take it back. It's a new quarterback for the Raiders. That's number 20, Cooper Wenslick. Wenslick is a freshman, so they're getting the 9th graders some varsity experience here tonight, which is also a way the Wayne Trace Raiders are sort of like raising the white flag and conceding defeat here. Wenslick, low snap, but he hangs on to it, rolls out, puts the ball in the air, caught, and out of bounds on the far sideline. We'll see where he marks it. The clock will continue to roll, obviously. The out of bounds does not count while the continuous clock is rolling. 32-yard line is where they'll mark him down. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 3 minutes and 24 seconds and counting left in the game. Quick handoff. That's number 44 with the carry. That is Kyle Forer. So you'll have to bear with us. We're a little slow with the names and numbers for the Raiders players. They've got a lot of their younger players in. And the Aces may be doing the same if they get the ball back here. And with the Aces, it's kind of hard to tell with the red on black. Sometimes the numbers aren't so easy to see. Quarterback keeper. And he gets away from a couple. And they're going to swarm him under at about the 31-yard line. So Wenslick showing some pretty good mobility there. He shook a couple of tackles, but they finally put him to the turf at about the 31-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Clock continues to roll at about 2 minutes 15 seconds when we snap the ball. Maybe even less than that. Wenslick takes the snap. Wenslick rolling out, looking downfield. Doesn't see much, puts the ball in the air, caught, wrapped up and brought down at the 20-yard line.
Cooper Wenslick pass complete to number 81.
And that'll be enough for a Raiders first down.
Myers. He's brought down to number 20.
So Wenslick and the younger kids for Wayne Trace move the chains. They pick up a first down. Nearing 90 seconds left to go in the contest. Wenslick gets the snap, hands it off. That was number 34, Ryan Rupp.
Ryan Rupp, the ball carrier.
Oh, they say it's Rupp. I'm sorry. So Ryan Rupp gets the carry. Minimal gain, picks up a couple, maybe. 2nd and 8.
And number 60, Nathan Hutchinson.
Wenslick, high snap. Rolling out, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man open. And he catches it for the touchdown.
I could not tell from here.
Cooper Wenslick's pass.
So Wenslick completes the pass. I'm not sure who caught it.
To number 81.
That's number 81, Hudson Myers. So Myers gets himself a varsity touchdown to make it 48-22. And they're going to go for 2 again here. And that's going to be intercepted, I believe, in the end zone.
Point after touchdown was intercepted.
So the 2-point conversion will fail. Score remains 48-22.
By number 9, Ashton
But they take it below 30 points, so the clock goes back to normal operation for the last 52 seconds. But the Aces are going to get the ball back. And they should be able to just run out the clock. They might have to run one play and then take a couple of knees, and that should be all she wrote.
Come on, let the young ones play a little bit. Don't take a knee.
So we'll see what the Raiders are going to do here. If they're going to try to squib it, do the onside kick, maybe get the ball back.
Kinda.
So we'll see what the Raiders are going to do here.
There are a few people off.
So they're still getting the proper number of players onto the field. They do. So here we go, and it looks like Wenslick is going to be kicking the ball himself here. So Cooper tees it up. Cooper Wenslick. And sort of fluffs it, and the Aces just fall on the ball at their own 41-yard line. That's where it'll be 1st and 10, Hicksville.
Onside kick recovered by number 26.
It takes a few ticks off the clock. 49 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Aces up 48-22, looking to finish it out and wrap up week number 4 with the W.
Quarterback for the Aces, number 20, Aaron Klima.
Klima comes in, the backup quarterback, and takes a knee. Takes a knee, just like somebody said that he thought they might do. Klima takes the knee. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 14. Clock continues to roll. Aaron will take a knee again, and that should do it. They shouldn't need to snap the ball again.
All spectators are reminded.
So that's going to do it. The final seconds are going to tick off. And the Aces are going to even up their record at 2 wins and 2 losses here tonight as they get back on track and knock off the Wayne Trace Raiders. Time expires. That's it. Your final score, Hicksville 48 and Wayne Trace 22. As I said, with the win, the Aces up their record to 2-2 overall, and Wayne Trace falls to 2-2. They'll walk across the field and from a safe social distance, congratulate each other on a well-played game, no injuries. And the Aces, gotta say, look pretty good playing football out here tonight. A good outing for Hicksville. Well, we want to thank a lot of people here. First off, everybody involved with the festivities before the game for Homecoming and Senior Night 2020. Hope you enjoyed the bonus coverage before the game got started here on HIX-TV. And as always, we want to thank Mr. Hought and Overmeyer for our space up here in the press box and their help. And the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Underwriting our Aces football broadcast coverage. Thanks to SMTA for the Wi-Fi. Appreciate that an awful lot. We wouldn't be able to do much without that. And most of all, I want to thank you for joining us on the live stream. Hope you enjoyed the coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And if you do, please consider subscribing. Give us a few likes if you would. And again, you can click on the bell to get notifications of our live stream coverage, as well as the other programs that we post on the regular video on demand page on the YouTube channel for HIX-TV. And so with that, we're going to wrap it up. Again, the Aces put one in the win column tonight, 48-22. Just about blew out my voice tonight. I can tell you that, an exciting game. So that was your final score one more time. And with that, we're going to wrap things up for the live stream and our coverage. For Brian Williams, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.